I'll be there when the lights don't shine. I'll be there in the sleepless nights. I'll be there, make you feel alright. I'll be there, I'll be there. I'll be there when the lights don't shine. I'll be there in the sleepless nights. I'll be there, make you feel alright. I'll be there, I'll be there.
Just give me the word, You know I don't play right. Don't give me this. I'm gonna get back when I feel like. You know I don't play right. I'll put up a good fight. Just give me the word, You know I don't play right. You know I don't play right. Don't give me this. I'm gonna get back when I feel like. Get back when I feel like. You know I don't play right. Just give me the word, You know I don't play right. Don't give me this. I'm gonna get back when I feel like. You know I don't play right. I'll put up a good fight. Just give me the word, You know I don't play right. You know I don't play right. Don't give me this. I'm gonna get back when I feel like. Get back when I feel like.
Hello everyone, welcome back. We have a friendly here tonight between ROFS and First on San Marie Dumont AA Network as they set Midpoint. I got Intake here with me. Welcome Intake, welcome back. I think I'm supposed to be in War Daddy Squad, let me just make sure. Yeah, War Daddy. What was that one? I don't want to mess anyone up here off the start. There we go. And let's go. Yeah, I wonder if they set those points as well. But AA Network is always a fun one. I think it's probably the most chosen midpoint for when we are having matches with set midpoints. So, we've all seen and heard it a million times, but 5 points is extremely important for both teams. Gardens is the key to the world, basically, as the allies. So expect a lot of action over here, especially with tanks playing this area just east of Dugout. Intake, what do you think of the east side of this map? You know, I hear some people say, like, oh, you know, you need to have a presence there. Some teams say, like, oh, it's kind of like a misnomer. You really want to load up the front door and the west side. Right. Yeah, and what do we see off the start here by First? We have the probably commander and the supply truck. Oh, no, that's a SL. We have another transport on the road up further to the west. Yeah, it might be a little late here, especially you don't want to get up to the point and then not have an OP to toss down. So we'll see if we get any snipes here off the bat. What do you think? Probably some prep snipes, I would imagine, by both these teams. Especially with knowing the midpoint, you can really hone into the few alleys that you suspect. So let's see here. We'll follow any that we see. Make sure my highlights are on. Make sure we see these trucks come in. See ROFS. Apologies for... Intake, can you do a mic check really quick? Oh. I don't think our audience can hear you, so let me fix that. How about now?
Test.
There we go. See? So welcome Intake for everyone for the first time now. But we
You guys missed all my incredible insights. I told you how they're both going to win the game. It's really a shame.
Here we go, though. ROFS really strong into this wheat field here, loading up the west side and main push into the point. Kind of what we expected here.
Is it one-man artillery? Did we ever confirm that?
Yeah,
or?
they confirmed it's the standard one-man artillery that we see across league play. Oh, Sledge with an early rocket, just missing the Panzer II. Oh, and he...
Wow, they're full setting that. Yeah, that was... Looks like their medium is below you, right?
No. Yeah, in the wheat field. We have 2 Panzer IIs just on the south side here, or I guess that would be the east side.
Yeah, there's another tank to your...
Yeah, that's their Panzer
east.
IV.
Oh, their recon tank. So they're going really tank heavy at the beginning.
Yeah, just 2 lights. I mean, that's kind of what you see. But look at this early on. Bob the Builder, this could be massive. If they're able to control all the way up to here, off the bat, and you can see just how First is pushing out of Gardens. Like, they can just act as the bottle cap or slow these guys down, up. Oh man, that'd be dangerous. Oh, Bob. Oh.
Wrecking crew.
Alright, so Bob did a good job just slowing them down, but we'll see if Rob's looking very strong right now.
It looks like they have complete control of the west side. 5 Roses 100% in their control.
Yeah. And honestly,
looks like First went heavy with the wheat fields too, didn't they?
They did. They kind of yin-yanged the point, how they came at it on either sides of each other. But let's see here. ROFS not taking a ton of advantage over what they kind of had earlier, but now we see Gaza probably going to move his OP up and pressure them over here. There's Evictus, my old friend from KRC. Gaza takes down Swag. N gets Vic as well. But Mr. Brightside takes him down. Hands
Ooh,
are
does the medium see the...
playing aggressively with this starting Panzer IV. You see the medium over there taking a rocket from no comms. Opens him up to the Panzer
fired,
IV.
yeah, this thing's dead.
That angle is tough though. Oh no. I don't think they had angle. I think I don't know. But we got Brum over here. Webb though. Look at Webb behind him.
Shattered, that sucks.
Yeah, that sucks. No way around it. That absolutely sucks.
This P4 should be dead though. There's no support.
Yeah, let's see what happens here. Han shot first, and Madman. Do you have a satchel? Looks like he might, yeah. Not able to get it on. Gaza. Oh, goodness. Another shatter from Canadian Goose off the side. Panzer IV is fighting for its life right now. Doing a really good job of it, too. No comms up here with Warj to reinforce.
What do you think about the American medium backing off in this? Do you think it was a smart play, or do you think it should have engaged while the P4 was busy dealing with infantry?
I mean, I think in hindsight, you definitely would like him to press it while he's dealing with infantry. But at the same time, he has to crest that hill to really do anything, and at that point, he's really close. What do we have here? Just getting a shot into him. Is that a AT?
Yeah, Webb got a rocket in.
This is quite the battle over here. Like, maybe now as the medium, you push up. I don't know if they're repairing, though.
Yeah, they were still repairing from that one rocket.
Yeah, I think...
And that was always a trade-off, because it was one shot because of that rocket.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, I think it's probably the smart play. Like, there's no need to be so risky right now. I mean, literally 10 minutes into the game. But I think now they're right to be pushing, and they are. You see the turret facing towards Rum's tank. Rum out to repair. Smoke obscuring the tank, though. We do hear a lot. Yeah. Oh goodness.
Does the American medium have depression?
I don't believe so. Get the first perspective here. Yeah, you can see like how daunting that hill is to crest. Especially like when you don't really know where exactly they are. Oh no, Swag. Oh, crisis averted. Oh, goodness, though. Webb flanks around and gets the Panzer IV down. Now there is the Lux. He might be... Oh, no, but Gaza stops that from happening. Look at this now, though, by first. Looking good, intake.
Looking good. What does the cornfield side look like? Oh, they have complete control over it.
Yeah, the ROFS have completely shifted over there, but first taking advantage here, pulling up their tank. Heavy is not around from the looks of it. So
Call it in. They have fuel. They have low fuel somewhere.
yeah. And this is where you want to play if you're a tank on this map. Like really, this is like the best spot for you to be. It's impactful. It helps your team control 5 points. It's a nice high point that you can shoot as tanks are coming out of spawn, and it's open. It's gonna be
This medium is chasing the Lux, which I don't agree with. I think it should not worry about the Lux at all, and just completely help the infantry take 5.
yeah.
I mean, like this Lux is kind of just running around doing nothing, and now it's taking the medium out of the fight.
I mean, especially against the Germans when the medium for the Americans is just so vulnerable. Like it's just it dies so easily to the Panzerschreck, and let's see if Tex is able to stop combat Wombat, but I think Wombat hurt him.
SPG.
Yep. Oh,
So
Canadian.
yeah, instead of helping out the infantry, this medium is on a wild goose chase chasing the Lux.
Yeah.
Don't agree with.
In the meantime, you're seeing this kind of going back and forth. Let's take a quick pause and look at the map really quick, and oh my goodness, ROFS. Oh my goodness. That is a really nice garrison layout here. Definitely they need to get something up over here, which George Squad is working on, Able Squad is working on, so doing well. Front door is beginning to kind of be established as well by Dog and Howe, so that's really nice. And then Jig behind Gardens. Let's actually check this out, because this is important. This is their recon. They both went down there, but their outpost is here. We have
This is on the strong point.
yeah, we have the medium
Chasing
now.
the Lux back onto the strong point. That's amazing.
Yeah, but here we go. This is big here. Well, let's see what this recon squad's able to do. Kiwi using that FG-42 sniper. We were just talking intake about how insane that gun is.
Can't do anything
Yeah,
with it.
yeah, it's like free, dude.
Yeah.
It's so good. It's so good. If you're able to have as many of those as you're allowed, like STGs, like people
Germans would never lose.
yeah, people would never talk about STG bots again. They'd be like, oh, thank God he's not using the FG-42. Look at this spawn wave. So you just have dedicated the first R to Gardens, and correctly, they are prioritizing that.
It'd be kind of cool if the devs gave a scope to the M1 Grand for the sniper. Yeah, that would be. I think that would be ridiculous. 'Cause
American
they
Sniper
had
is
birds with
definitely
it.
lacking.
Yeah.
At least an option, you know, like the Germans get.
Where's the garrison on Gardens? Do you know where
It's right over here. I saw a big spawn wave earlier. Don't know exactly there. Puppy Christmas and Green Schlager. Great names here. We got. Oh no. Jesus Christ. That gun's crazy, man. Violent Kiwi really.
Directly off of OP, correct?
Yeah.
Or-
Yeah, they know that their OP is there for sure, but Puppy and Kiwi are really holding it down, and ROFS now starting to kind of win on the front door as well. Moving into Gardens, we have Goffy Ball and Madman, another big spawn wave off that garrison now. So you'll kind of see this go back the other way into Hockey Stick. which is this trench that we're looking at here that Canadian Goose is in. Kind of looks like a hockey stick.
Did they get their garrisons to move forward, ROFS?
They do have one on 5 points. They do have one out to the east here, so they're doing a really good job of kind of moving up their map control and crawling up the map. We'll check this out for another couple minutes in this last push that ROFS is doing here. Now they have a Tiger, so actually we'll stick with this for a moment. We have fellow caster Gusket here leading the way as SL. Big push by ROFS on this side here. This is going to be very difficult for First to deal with this Tiger now.
And the original Pookie.
ROFS is kind of winning here. Let's see the front door, kind of see what's going on here. Change of pace.
Is the 76 engaging the Tiger? I saw it on flare.
Oh yeah, let's yeah, let's see here. That's the medium.
Is that an airhead too?
That's the medium. No, that's supplies. The medium goes down to the Tiger.
Where is first heavy tank? Did it not come up yet? Can't see. We're not gonna see it on the map, but it's interesting if it's not up yet. It's been.
Yeah, we'll keep an eye out for that because definitely you'd expect to have seen the 76 by now.
At this point, a second one, but.
Some recon on recon action here.
His players, because he has that beautiful M1 carbine.
M1 carbine on like Carentan is actually a pretty fun time to use.
It's like the only map. I don't know, sometimes that gun goes crazy, but most of the time, it's where are my bullets going?
When you feel like you're hitting your shots with it, it really does feel good. You're like, what? Maybe I was a fool this whole time. And then like 2 lives later, you're like, this is just a crime to use.
Like, huh, I grabbed a paintball gun by accident. This is awkward.
It's the Red Ryder BB gun. Shoot your eye out. And this front door here is becoming more and more filled with ROFS.
As the Americans, it's kind of hard to keep your red-blue lines, especially when you don't have the middle point, because there's not really that many spots you can put a garrison. Like, you basically put it on that hedge, and that's about it.
Yeah,
so,
it's all
like,
gonna have to be recessed from the line, or right on the line, which
yeah.
you know, you probably want to do recessed, but then it kind of influences where the rest of your Garys have to go. So it's definitely a weird point for Americans. Very difficult to hold. Because this wheat field can pretty much take them. There's so many like good ways in from not the front door, and the front door is a pretty good way in too.
Yeah.
And look at this intake.
Guard is just completely controlled by.
Not good for first here. This is, you know, it's like always the first domino to fall. And when it does fall for the Americans, it is very difficult to get back. The Germans have almost equal advantage of the gardens, where they are able to use it as a garrison spot too. It's just such one of the most critical spots on any map in Hell Let Loose.
Agreed.
Debatably, I mean, it's not really as important, but like the church and that junction roadway on Town Center in Carentan is also very important.
I'd say
Midpoint.
I say Gardens is more important because Gardens is important for both the left point and the midpoint on this map, as well as on the fourth points,
Yeah,
the left and
Bright
right.
Court, yeah.
So just holding Gardens allows you complete control of pretty much this entire map, or at least the left side of it.
I just want to
West
kind
side.
of look at this intake. Like, you're seeing ROFS pinch and squeeze first into the point, and artillery is falling in the middle of the point. It's pretty much textbook what you want to do to capture a point. You don't necessarily want to, like, get into the hard cap right away. You want to just surround the hard cap, force them to spawn on that garrison, and all it takes is a flare that goes off at the right time, and then you know where they all are. Then it's just very easy to cap. Let's check these guys out here. We got Raccoon, Muffin Man, Wrangler.
When you're surrounded like this, how would you counteract it?
Armor is like really like your best way to deal with it. Is like get armor with infantry and try to push one side back. The other option is get something that will force the other team to reset on defense a little bit, and you know, I don't know what form that comes in. An airhead is maybe
Secret
like
red
too
zone
much.
garrison,
Yeah,
yeah.
like a secret red zone garrison, like something well timed. But other than that, it's very, very difficult to break something like this, and you're seeing this right now. And look at this. There goes the well-timed flare. Now you know that they're mostly on this side. Artillery's going to start hitting this side, and then this front door is going to start pushing in. It's
It should be 4-1 relatively soon.
it's the start
Unless
of a good
first,
cap.
yeah, unless first can do something.
You see Gusket and Willie over there on the left side of your screen too. They're winning some important gunfights to own that flank. Raccoon pushing through the wheat field here. Mrs. Nemo. Oh, for shame, Raccoon.
That's a turn there, right?
Yeah. I believe so.
Central server, so that's he's moved.
Yeah, this is on ROFS Japan server, just for everyone out there. So, ROFS mostly a Oceania clan, Australia, New Zealand, and first primarily North America. So, not home territory for either team. So, both teams will be experiencing the best of hell at loose. And here comes the artillery. What do we see? Is the garrison in here? Not sure. There's that heavy intake.
About time. Is there a tiger still alive? I assume so.
Yes. It's pulling up on the right side. This could be dangerous if ROFS has intelligence on this tank. Here he comes. Tex is going to give him a call out. And Mr. Brightside, Canadian Goose, all these...
Tiger's full set.
Oh,
I love
goodness.
it.
Let's see what
Does he have an angle? I don't think he does.
Not yet. This house, depending. He's definitely... Oh, goodness.
He's called out.
Tex gets... Tech gets a shot into him. Flare goes out, so first is going to be aware of this right side pressure, but look at this, the left side pressure is there too. First shot goes into the 76 by the Tiger. Both these tanks are one shot right now. And the Tiger gets him. Oh goodness. And that will start cap pressure for ROFS. Psych, Clickety Muss, Wrangalicious, Juicy, Kiwi, all in the point. Artie now shelling the backside of the point. Not sure exactly where the garrison is. Just looks like a lot of OPs in this field. But ROFS really pressing the attack into cattle sheds. bombing run coming in for first. Those cattle sheds gonna protect a lot of ROFs. Just getting 2, maybe 3. Hard cap presence, keeping ROFs on the cap pressure. Quite a few first moving in from soft cap. Looks like that might be the only garrison they have over here in take. Oh goodness.
The way Ross pushed up, they should have complete control of the 4th point as soon as they take it to begin pressure on the 5th. So
yeah, I mean, Winter's Landing is might be one of the hardest points to capture in the whole game. Like it's up there with what is that, like Road to Bastogne on Foy and
like Carrington Point. What's that one on the right side?
Black
The 5th
Tot.
point. Yeah, that point.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen that point taken.
Where's this at? AT gun. Yeah, this Tiger is in a really nice position to help their team, help ROFs hold this, and ROFs do cap 4, so 27 minutes in and ROFs 4-1 advantage. As devastating as that kind of sounds, though, like the good news is that it's possible to do in 27 minutes, and there's no reason the first can't flip it the other way. So, an hour and 3 minutes left in this match. And you got to build fuel now for first, right?
Yeah, you have to. The first thing is, now that you have like nowhere on the map to really build garrisons, you have to just get as many garrisons up as you possibly can and
Yeah.
just have spawn. With the point being diagonal, like you have an advantage where ROFs now needs to move all their garrisons up, and that's going to take them some time. Only the commander can really dismantle them, so like they're not going to have their network set up super fast, but
Yeah.
first really needed to come up with something.
I can't really, you know, obviously we can't see first map, but, you know, a thing you miss when you lose the point is getting those garrisons, or getting those OPs back for the squad leaders, like, ideally instantly, like, realizing what's happening and setting yourself up to where you're going to be able to survive and then be able to reset your OP and keep some initiative on your side for a recap. And I think that that's really what the best teams do great if they're, you know, in this league in general. Like, that's such a small, or it seems small, but it's actually everything.
It looks like they have a garrison, basically the spot everyone builds the garrison, and then another one on the bunker.
Yeah, we see K and Gusket pushing in behind them.
Is that another medium?
Yeah, it's another medium.
That's interesting. Are they struggling with fuel?
I mean, we obviously can't tell what their fuel situation is. ROF's fuel situation is quite good. They have 2 Tigers up right now. Yep, 2 Tigers still. Oh. Tiger takes a shot in the tracks, it looks like. Not sure what from. Oh, goodness. It's an AT gun. I think he missed the AT gun. But it's just Onslaught on it by himself.
Oh, he rigged. Oh, no, he pinned Rick, so.
But Tiger takes him out. Is this Rum's tank? Yep, it is. Rum, Mataz, and Haxer. Really nice play, though. I mean, if he had a loader, they would have taken him out for sure. That's exactly what first needs, too. That would be massive.
They take a couple tanks, yeah.
Taking out a tank with an AT gun when you're in dire straits with fuel is, like, the best thing you can do. But look at this. I think that is a 76. Rum gonna get some reps in, but what do we have here? Yeah, this is a 76 with Gusket. Wonder if he has an OP over here. No, he's a little bit more behind their front line. But that is pinged out now, so we'll see if this Tiger's able to get a new peek on him. Maybe Psych is coming in with the satchel.
Move, yeah.
He's kind of by himself, this tank, right now.
I think he sensed danger.
Uh-oh. Survives. Very big. Oh. Through the hedges. Still, though, pressures the tank off. Serious Joker and K. What was that? Very dramatic repair station. Yeah, this tank smartly backs up to his infantry. Then on the new front line, in front of Winter's Landing, we have Pookie, Muffin Man, and Kiwi again with his FG-42.
Yeah, taking the 5th point is kind of one of those things where it's not really a priority. In fact, it's not even like, I wouldn't even say like it's the second most important thing to be doing. Like honestly, defending your 4th point and shoring up your 3rd point is way more important than attacking up the 5th in this situation. Because you don't want to overextend and then have something insane happen to you.
I mean, with AA, it's not one of those 3rd points that I think of as like, okay, you cap 4th, you still keep like a couple engineers there to reinforce your 3rd. Like town center is like the blueprint for what that point looks like. That's a good idea to do. Like when you capture, like let's say you capture ruins, like you hammer some barbed wires in at town center and they will never capture it. Like it is brutal. But AA, like, what are you really gonna do? Like, as far as, like, you know, I mean, mines, like, obviously, but...
Yeah. I mean, it's more just making sure you have some way to rebuild your garrison network if 4th point goes down.
That's true.
Because, I mean, you gotta, if you want to, like, secure your 4th point, you have to move your garrison forward.
Looks like what ROFS are electing to do here is just kind of push through the point and then diagonal into Winter's Landing, and they're having pretty good success of it right now. Not a ton of squad leaders over here, so this is not, you know, super sustainable, but
They're able to run through these open fields so freely, though.
yeah. The bushes are your friend in those cases. Got a tank battle, sounds like. Not sure exactly where these... Oh. Is that a Tiger? Was. Big kill by tank up here, wow. Nice long shot. That's exactly what they gotta do. Now we have just one tank up, well, another one on the way. But they have to be careful because they're starting to get bottlenecked in again here too. Obviously that tank is going to make anything very difficult. But if no com's able to get like a satchel off, that would be a nightmare. Uh-oh. Oh no. They're gonna get that one. That would have been wild. Alright, so a little bit of crisis averted there. Well played by Tanker and his infantry support. The front door still being kind of kicked in here by ROFS. Captain Carter with a big kill. Probably holding out, you know, near his OP. Another big kill. First with some big kills over here that are really, hopefully will let them pull up enough to get an OP. Carter's putting in work with that Thompson.
I always feel like I run out of ammo anytime I use the Tommy gun.
I love the Tommy gun. It's so fun. It's so slept on. You can like no recoil it so easily too. A little bit of frame rate here.
It sometimes does feel like you're cheating when you're running the Tommy gun. Like the only negative to it is the lack of ammo that seems to always happen, but
It's like a get out of jail free card sometimes when you just pull up and spray and you're just like, oh. Any other gun, other than maybe other than like the PPSH.
you imagine if the Americans had the PPSH. How much more fun this game would be.
Lend-Lease. You know, might be controversial, but I don't like the American engineer class with the shotgun. Like, I wish they had like a Thompson and the same class, because the German engineer is so good. You get the satchel, you get the mines, you get an MP40. It's like such a good class. And the Americans is just held back by the
assault class
shotgun.
is also,
Well, that's ridiculous.
like, the assault class should have the bar. If the Germans are going to have the SCG, the Americans should have the bar, but
I'd rather just have another Thompson. I'd rather have the Tommy gun than the bar.
the bar is definitely slept on.
I'm sleeping.
Ah, yeah, well, it's because the classes you run the bar on are the classes you shouldn't be running the bar on.
What are you saying? Use it as on your MG?
Yeah, you should not be running bar MG.
No. Especially in a comp setting, you should be like killed if you do that. Like, there are scenarios where in a comp setting you might use medic, but wasting your MG is pretty much never a good idea. You know, Rum is starting that new league, the 19v19 league, and you're only allowed one MG per team in that, just because of how powerful it is. But
is it really that powerful on console, or is this because PC has done that? Because I understand on PC it's just mouse clicking and then
I think
you can mow down an entire field, but
I think you could like really abuse certain things in a 19v19 with like multiple MGs. Like, I don't know. I feel like you can. I'm excited for it, just as a pure infantry guy. Like, look at this though.
yeah, but I've never been like, oh no, 4 MGs are shooting at me. What do I do? Usually you can just pop out and just shoot them, but
Look at this intake.
where I understand on, are they sneaking in now?
Yeah, they are. Look at this. Canadian Goose, Rads, Humans, 36. Looks like First must have gotten something behind them. ROFS called out an enemy outpost around here, but in the meantime, they didn't have anyone on the point to, you know, maybe call chevrons for them. They have an airhead now dropping to reinforce this. It's unfortunately in the middle of a field, so
Smoke on that.
they're definitely going to need some smoke artillery on that. Gusket sees it. He's gonna get a grenade on it. 100%. He already has it out.
Alright.
Oh
That
no.
might be a mistake. He's too far. If he throws him now, he's too far.
No, he's very close. Oh, did he get a second nade off? Oh, goodness, just comes up short. Now Warjay. Oh my goodness.
Whole team.
Throws a grenade. He's smart. Comes up short though. He's gonna have to get closer. He only has the one grenade though, as that class.
SMG, so he's fine.
True.
Simple Jack with a big kill. Maybe. Nope, doesn't see him. Another spawn wave
There's
just happened
gonna be a
right.
spawn wave.
Yeah.
I'm shocked that there wasn't a massive one on him. Warjay takes it down, but the cap pressure continues. First holding out inside these cattle sheds. ROFS pushing in from the wheat field.
Is this going to be sustainable? Do they have anything on their third point?
They have one garrison on AA network. But I don't know if this push is sustainable. Especially with the amount of ROFs that are coming in from the east side. And there we see a little defense. Yep.
Yeah, this isn't sustainable. Not enough spawns.
If they got another spawn wave off that airhead, it might have been. It might have been.
Yeah.
It. So that just shows what a big play that was, getting that airhead taken out.
That airhead really should have been defended a lot better. That once that first wave comes through, there's no reason for that airhead to go destroyed.
You know,
like everyone ran straight to the point. You got to go different directions.
I've been thinking about this a lot, but like the way that the game is now, where it's so refined, and you know, realistically, I think that across the course of a game, let's say that there's, pick a round number. Let's say that there's like 1,000 kills during the course of a game. There's usually way more than that, but either way, in the course of all those kills that occur during a match, there are maybe 10 kills that really matter. And I think that kill by I can't remember his name now, that took out the airhead, that's one of those kills. And conversely, if that guy, the spotter, I think it was, if he would have won that gunfight and another airhead spawn would have came out, that would have been one of the most impactful kills of the game. So, you know, I think people make a big deal of like posting, you know, huge scoreboards with like 100 and something kills, and I'm sure in those 100 something kills there's a couple very impactful kills, but it doesn't say the whole story is that, you know, you had a lot of kills during a game.
Well, also it's also the butterfly effect, right? So like it depends where you're getting kills. If you're getting the kills in the middle of nowhere, then yeah, usually it doesn't matter. But I mean, you could think of it. How many times has someone whiffed a couple of shots on you and you kept going and then ended up taking out 7 garrisons, right?
Yeah,
or
right.
like a ridiculous amount of spawns. So like sometimes it's very, very clear to see how important that kill was, but a lot of the times, like you just don't know how,
right,
like, what that person is doing.
And
like you might let a satchel person go, and then all of a sudden you have no tanks. Like you just never know.
Yeah, and that's something I've only realized since, you know, we've had admin cam for so long, is like you see kills all over the map all the time, but every so often you catch a kill where you say, you know, you can say that could swing the game.
Yeah.
Or an artillery strike, things like that. It's the game is such a tight like battle at this point. And I think that's why people put a little bit more stock into like the server, you know, whether the map and stuff like that, like things that are out of your control in terms of like the lag, your ping, and the midpoint you get, have a much bigger effect on the game than they did back in the days where the game wasn't so refined in the strategy that people were doing.
Yeah, points like those random kills, they were still important, but they wouldn't make or break, because usually like the strategy is so I guess honed in that is like, okay, you need to kill this person in order to do this, and this. Like, did they wipe that OP, or is that?
not quite sure, but it does look like ROFS is aware that First is kind of behind them in this corner, and they're effectively moving on them. We have Pookie and Bob the Builder. I'm not sure if they did get this.
I don't see it, so yeah, it's probably destroyed.
It's probably gone.
Too close to the hedge.
Yeah, I mean, I'm guilty of this sometimes too, for sure, but, you know, move your OPs off the hedge. Like, even if you're going to put it in the middle of the field, it's better than letting the enemy be able to destroy it from the other side. Something you see all the time at the highest level of this game. So I think it was like Ivan the other week had like an amazing play because, I mean, the OP looked like it was in the middle of a field, but, you know, it let his squad spawn in and take out a tank on the other side of it. So
yeah, you always give your squad the chance to defend the OP. Like you should never be able to destroy your OP freely.
right.
Dunn versus Warjay. They might run by past each other.
No, done.
Nope.
Must have heard him.
Grand. Well, that kind of pushed back ROFS, but again, taking the 5th point's not really that important. They did the right thing, doing a full reset.
Yeah,
Still
but,
seems like they have some people behind. But...
yeah. First kind of doing the, like, look over here, and then all of a sudden, you know, the OPs that were kind of set up here are now populated with those guys, and
that's kind of how you have to beat the frontline strategies. You have to move them around significantly,
right.
like make them adjust their manpower and eventually like overwhelm them and win that fight. But it's very difficult, especially if the other team is very, very good at squad swapping.
Right.
Can move that manpower very well, but
I mean, your best chance, honestly, is like, you know, this is ridiculous, like, circumstance, but your best chance is amassing a lot of people on one side of the map, getting caught on a flare, and then moving to the other side of the point with something you had set up, because, you know, then you can really cause some damage and catch a team that is proactive about squad hopping. You can kind of catch them way off balance.
back in the day when offensive was a thing, we were building up a point, and we saw them calling a recon plane over us. So like all of us that were building, we all gathered in like a huddle to look like it was a garrison. And then when they went to attack the point, they bombing run. They were bombing run to nothing because it looked like a garrison. We're so happy about that.
That was an IQ play. See the garrison layout by ROFS. They look like they're kind of recovered here. Their backlines have been pretty much perpetually harassed. Looks like they have like a sapper squad type deal working back here, but they do miss the garrison. Or maybe they no, they definitely satcheled it. Yeah, I hear it. I hear a fuse.
Yeah, there it is in the middle. Yep.
Yeah. Poseidon definitely satcheled that. So that'll go down. And oh god, that's so unfortunate.
It happens. That's why I'm not a big fan of satcheling garrisons, because it feels like they're guaranteed another spawn.
Or you get a really juicy kill off of it.
Did they ever fix where sometimes the satchel just doesn't kill the garrison? I don't remember. If they ever patched
I
that.
don't know that, but that was something that I experienced. I had one the other day where I satcheled underneath a tank in the HQ, a heavy, and it destroyed the heavy, and it didn't. I feel like it doesn't always do that.
Let's get trade secrets away.
Come on, we're giving away all the secrets. The OP's not up on the hedges.
Your chin wouldn't be happy.
No, she's not happy. Oh, Han shot first. Is he gonna see the Gary? He does. Gonna take that out. I gave away a left lean peek earlier today on my cast.
This.
Everyone does
Making a
it.
shot more invisible.
Joke's on you. I abuse it. Oh, this could be big.
I believe it.
Helmet Schmacker, great name. 3 quick kills, but Canadian Goose there to help defend. They have a Gary here, right? Yeah, they do.
$40.
Yeah, ROFS still in a good spot. Kind of further up here in a more sustainable way than they were before. Only 1 SL, 2 SL. So, yeah, they're in a pretty good spot here, pushing through their HQs now. And Gaza and NOCOM's kind of on the front door, backing first into a corner here a little bit. But, yeah, this push here is going to be the biggest issue for first. So let's see who's able to win out here. Dingo, awesome name for a Aussie.
I would love to see a league where they ban flares. I think that would make this game so much more interesting.
Careful, Brittle's in chat. We're gonna have sign-ups.
Brittle's
already.
right.
Yeah. No, it is true that like flares are. I mean, they are insanely overpowered. Like I don't know a way to kind of keep the spirit of them while toning them down. Like,
well, the whole spirit of the flare was to make them. The whole point of a flare is to make the map brighter. So, and honestly, to be honest, just get rid of flares. Like they don't make the map brighter. Like,
would you give something to the spotter, because the spotter is kind of like, you know, like, I mean, the OP is a big weapon for sure. Like, but do you give him something in exchange for that? Because I agree that the flare meta is not very fun. Like the poor recons of the world they're like, all right, you don't have to camp artillery anymore. They're like, yay, and they're like, all right, now you have to redeploy 70 times a game.
Shoot, redeploy, shoot, redeploy.
Yeah.
Beg for explosive ammo. Don't get it.
I was gonna say, beg for explosive ammo. God forbid you're the Americans. You have to beg your team to play with the grease gun.
I don't know. Honestly, the recon, the whole aspect of recon, is maybe give them a satchel charge, but I mean that's kind of crazy, right?
That's crazy. Yeah, I think that's way too crazy. Oh, look at this, Willie. Do you have an AT gun over here? Yeah, look at this.
I'm a big fan of this.
Yeah, this is top tier.
You see they come blow? Yeah.
Oh no, I don't know if he's gonna get this. Oh, poor Willie.
He's just
It's a shame. We have Juicy Brucey over here, though. That is a heavy, right? Yeah, oh goodness. Do you have a rocket, Juicy? No. So he has a Tommy gun. Oh, he satcheled him! Oh goodness. Now this is quite dangerous for the first.
That might be the dagger.
Ammo. Flare goes up by Thunder. It's gonna probably see that most of it's just from Juicy's cursing the server right now. Does take the OP. Oh goodness.
The counter argument to flares like not being banned is just because you see the push coming doesn't mean you can stop the push. So.
Right, right.
I think this is Exhibit A.
We do have a 76 coming in. Cap pressure on cattle sheds momentarily. We'll stick with this for the moment.
Tested on the 4th point.
Neutral cap pressure. I love when I see that because that just shows that both these teams are using their manpower like optimally.
Always my favorite, the cap race when you're losing 1-4.
In a pub too, where like no one actually understands what's going on. Guys, we could cap faster if we all get in here.
All risk, no reward.
We are seeing airhead by ROFS. Kind of drop behind their infantry. Smart. Let's see if Digital Venom could hold this off. We have Simple Jack pushing in. Pagey there as well. Pagey. Oh no. Oh, Simple Jack goes down to Pagey.
Oh, Jack.
He's gifted to Pagey.
You gotta shoot him, man.
Oh no. 76 being recalled back. Psych is just...
You get the airhead?
Yep. No, he did not.
Oh.
But he's gonna kill a whole wave. Get an OP too. He's gonna pay for that one with a rocket. And if Dingo and Psych might be able to tag team this one.
Crash, he's dead. No pressure. Maybe the other tank can help him out. Nope, other tank's like, you're on your own.
Psych is following this guy to the end of the earth. Through artillery. Oh no, he goes down finally to homicidal duck on the airplane wing. And that is another crisis averted for the first there. Let's take a quick peek back here. Whatever it was that was pressuring them. Let's see what Dunn can do over here.
Off your map.
Oh no. Somersault. That's style points at least. Get off your map. That's me, dude. And she gets marked as an OP to boot.
That's just mean.
And War Daddy, paying that. War Daddy is the artillery for ROFS. Looks like first probably spawning on their HQ in the middle and kind of cutting off ROFS from, like, I don't know if ROFS still has their OPs over here. No, they're kind of moved up here already, or they lost them behind them. So first using their middle HQ to help them out a little bit, which is a really smart play. They definitely weren't going to be able to do it from the top HQ with how it was being camped.
Yeah, in order to take this 5th point, you kind of have to do the scummy thing and camp mid HQ. But you also have to be careful not to kill the artillery dude, so
that's
one of those
right
risky things.
That AT gun was hilarious, though. I'd like to see them get that back up somehow.
Building a HQ behind, or building a gun behind their HQ is hilarious.
Again, we're seeing kind of like an unsustainable push here. Two automatic riflemen's, MG, and a assault.
I mean, it kind of goes to show like how much map control they have that those classes are even making it as far as they're making it. Like they have to be running a significant distance in order to get there if there's no spawns near them. I'd like to see the maybe they've made a call not to push their OPs forward, but there's a lot of free ground that's not being taken.
Yeah, first is taking the ground back now here in the middle, which is gonna... What happened over here? Just an HQ explosion? Okay.
Maybe they killed the if you kill the repair station HQ, does the default vehicle just die eventually, or?
I'm not sure. You got more midpoint or HQ camping experience than I do.
Hey,
That's
rude, but not wrong.
76 was able to get a shot into Rum's tank here. Red 5 most likely has an OP nearby. Hopefully he can get his squad mates in there. That'd be massive. Yep, look at, yep, setting his OP up. Smartly backs it off. It's unnoticed right now. There is a pocket engineer. So
I got the discipline not to kill that engineer.
I was thinking about the same thing. I'm like, like you do need to kill him, but not before you're in a really good position. Okay, good. Red 5, keep guns up on the tank for Rum, who's going to jump out. There he is. Satchel goes on. Oh no. Rum. His quick trigger finger. Is he satcheled? He
John
is.
Wick, did he get it off?
He did.
All Red has to do is delay. He's chilling. Fighting pistols. John Wick. I think they get the satchel off.
Yep, with the
Depending on
two
if
of
that
them, they
spawns.
should. Oh. That would have been huge if that tank could have
Yeah, that
splashed
AT.
those guys. Wow.
Well, they have another chance unless that OP got wiped.
No, they do. Would have liked to see an AT coming in over there too, you know? Like,
So in that
even
situation, I think
cracks.
Red needs to switch off of squad leader. If he's only a 2-man, and then just come in with something to kill this tank. But there's no reason to stay a squad leader at the moment.
They're gonna have an idea of where these guys are coming from now, though.
If you're gonna stay a squad leader, smoke the tank out, make them uncomfortable.
Yeah, look at this though. Infantry coming back to support them. Over here. Oh goodness, we missed something. Oh, another airhead.
In the open field.
I think Philip Graves is the commander. He's a ruthless commander.
You will spot in this open field and you will like it.
Once the enemy reaches their predetermined kill quota, we'll have to take the point. There was a few spawn waves off of this, and oh goodness, what a artillery!
Nothing you can do about that.
No, yeah. Even on the hedge line, it would not have saved them. Yeah, and there goes the airhead. But first strong on the hard cap. Bombing run goes in. That is first. That's a really good bombing run, actually.
How did it not kill anybody?
I was wondering the same thing, but it was a good bombing run.
Oh, the artillery round missed. Or
Oh, yes. Look at this. This should assure the cap for first. What a play here. What do they have?
Yeah, this is what I was talking about, where you have to move your garrisons up.
Like, honestly, first needs to, like, start running this way, yeah.
Just blueberry bushes.
Yeah.
Is this bombing run going to land before they cap, though? This is the big thing.
It will, but I don't know if there's enough.
I don't think it's going to matter.
Yes, there we go. Yep. And back here.
Oh,
just
boy.
one garrison.
So let's see if ROFS gets their OPs up quickly, though. Let's keep the map. They don't have a lot of squad leaders up alive.
Yeah, Spoon is going to get in there and build this garrison. Onslaught, look at this.
That's it immediately.
We will definitely get cap pressure here. Yep. Look at this. Big spawn wave off of that one garrison that they did have. ROFS smartly running back towards AA. Unlike a pub match where they would all be running back to recapture dugout. Or whatever this point is. Cattle sheds. So cap pressure is, you know, obviously removed there quite quickly. Now, Onslaught, if he could find this garrison, that would be absolutely massive.
It's far to hear it.
Yeah, he doesn't hear it from there for sure.
But he definitely doesn't see it.
Oh my goodness.
The whole team just spawned. Yeah, he probably just keep going, to be honest.
Yeah. His best bet is to remain unseen.
He has no clue the danger he is in.
Yeah, I hope when Onslaught rewatches this later, he's gonna be like, "Oh my goodness!" If he gets to the top of this house,
He's a little nuisance.
I don't know.
What was that? 100% wasn't a garrison.
Oh, hit markers.
But the M1 Grand is kind of crazy.
Yeah.
It's just a Japanese server. Wasn't meant to be. Yeah, he had a chance. He doesn't even know how big a chance he had.
Yeah. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Mr. Brightside and Madman are already on 5 points, so this is more 5 points control than First has had this entire game. So taking advantage.
4 points flipping though.
Yeah, I saw that.
Contested.
Yeah, I mean, First is definitely right to do what they did there, but definitely needs to
Now
do
what?
a
Yeah.
little bit better of a job at securing this first. ROFS is kind of removed from the sector. Really only one OP, two OPs that can cap this, but they're using their manpower really effectively. First should be able to stop this cap if I do believe. Yep. We're seeing it kind of slow down here as they fall back. So let's...
Be interested if First overreact and send everyone back though. I really wouldn't at this time.
No, yeah, I'd be pretty discerning with the amount of people that I swing back. But if you're ROFS, I say send as many as you can onto those OPs. Kind of looks like that's what they're doing too. And there's like a little, like, that's 4 squad leaders. That's, yeah. It's 5 squad leaders right there. So that's gonna
Yeah, they just
kind of...
It's gotta clear their strong point, they'll be okay, but... So no airhead for, what, another 6 minutes? Bounty runs on cooldown as well.
Yep, Ross rebuilding the garrison network, and, you know, it's doing a pretty good job of it. We have Mr. Brightside locking out this garrison. Pookie, big kill. He had another big kill earlier on the guy trying to take out the tank that we were looking at earlier.
We seen First's artillery?
What's that?
Have we seen where First is shooting their artillery?
Not
I feel like
yet.
I haven't seen
No, I have not.
like any major.
First, definitely back in control over here, though.
Yeah. Recon plane. That recon plane might, depending on whose it is, catch that garrison.
That's Ross.
Oh, it's just on their backline. They're
Yeah.
super worried about their backline. Which, I mean, that's how they just lost this point.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
that's pretty fair.
Let's see. It looks like it's I think it's like Dunn's squad. But Doug looking for the OP over here. They're kind of spreading out.
Drugs. Is that his name?
Yeah,
Let's make that
Doug
up.
on drugs. Tiger is kind of making his way back around from where he was earlier. Doug found the OP now. Deep Hauser. It's gonna go down.
Yeah.
OP is right there.
He's on a full-on retreat. I wonder why they were all running away. Like, gotta react to gunfire, turn around.
Yeah. That tank just take out a 76 over here. Yeah. That is a bad break for the first there.
Interesting the 76 is even there. I guess it left from 5th and went straight to
Yeah.
3rd, which doesn't.
Oh, here's another tank coming.
Double down. I love it.
I think that's a medium though.
I just don't understand why you're like the tanks would even be over here.
Takes out a crewman. That's actually pretty big.
Well, he's satcheled, so it's kind of a bad trade.
What do you mean?
Oh no, it's red. Never mind, you're good.
Oh!
Whoa, what was that angle?
That's, oh, it is a 76, but what is that angle, dude? That's crazy.
Sharpshooter.
Wow. That's a big kill by first there. Kind of trading heavies there. Cap pressure
Yeah.
starting. Or, you know, began here for first. Look at this.
I'm thinking in the strong point. We keep missing vital.
Yeah. Back-to-back cast, you know, you'd think I'd be on it.
His first strategy is make you look away and then bam, they take the point.
Yeah. Sleight of hand, but Rad's potentially gonna get another Tiger off the board. We have him and Tech. Oh, Tech,
Double satchel, yes.
Pookie. Rum jumps out. Tech.
Turn around. Dude, what is his sensitivity?
Oh no, Rum.
He's a god with that pistol.
Yeah. Oh.
So here you need to put a
shoot.
straight right on. Ooh. He's not gonna be
This
able to call
makes
the
this
tank out.
interesting.
Yes, this trade's not a body block for the tank. Ah, failed.
Trying to body block. That's great. Rum, you're hilarious, dude.
I mean, it would have been legendary if he took an AP round to
Oh,
the back, but
100% legendary. It's a clip either way, so.
I went to do that for one of our tanks and ended up blocking. I guess my head blocked the shot of of our tank, and they may or may not have died because of that. But I didn't tell anyone until just now, so it's fine. I think it was Lambda's tank. It's okay. He went to R22R.
Banded us. Went to get milk
Mr.
and
Bandit.
cigarettes.
Yep. He'll be back, maybe. Probably not.
Looks like he's having a good time, so happy for him. We have just front door pressure right now for first. Elsewhere on the map, ROFS has pretty good control, out to 5 points now. So, although their armor is down, their infantry is kind of moved back up into that void that was once there. Looking at the map,
Yeah.
you can see that.
So I think first best bet is if we look away and they'll just be on the strong point again. I think that's what they need to rely on at this moment. But in all seriousness, it looks like ROFS has kind of abandoned the frontline strategy and kind of gone straight playing the 4 grid squares.
Yeah.
Like, all their garrisons are in that 4 grid squares. And I think at this late in the game, that's kind of really smart.
Yeah, just 16 minutes left, so 14 minutes for first to get some cap pressure on, but it's not like they haven't threatened to do so. Oh wow, what happened here? Is this the 76 that went down? Or no? Just a truck. I wish the explosions were different for the different vehicles.
Oh, you don't like the gif of the explosion?
I heard them.
Copy paste it every single.
I heard them talking about that on the dev briefing or whatever it was the other day, and they said that they do want to change like how the explosion looks because it's very like 2-dimensional. So that was good to hear that they noticed that as well. Because I'm tired of being like, oh my god, what went down over here? Oh, it's a truck. Oh, it's a repair
A
station.
supply box blew up.
Yeah, seriously. Some interesting stuff that they talked about during that, eliminating tanks as like a medium heavy light type deal. Like they're being a little bit more different.
Yeah. They say, unfortunately,
Yeah.
they kind of promise a lot and deliver nothing. So we'll see what they actually give us.
Just say that you're
Remember-
excited for the medic rework. Just admit it and say,
Dude, I'm so excited. All they gotta do for the medic rework is give the medic more ammo. Viable. Because honestly, like the medic, like fast bandaging themselves and seeing who's all hurt, like all that is good. If you're not gonna revive anyone, the only problem is you have no ammo. Like, you can get so much information playing medic. The problem is you can't kill anything with it.
PPSH medic.
Dude, STG medic, I'm telling you, it's the new meta.
The new way to incentivize people playing classes as the German, just give them an STG. If not enough officer. Oh, can you imagine an officer with an STG? I'd quit, dude.
Yeah, I'm done.
I'm done.
I'm switching to German every fucking
Yeah,
game.
you have a squad and with like 4 guys with the STG. Fucking, it's too much.
Get the TT and STG.
Ross looking to control gardens again after losing that garrison, but they're in a good spot to do so.
It looks like First are sitting both their spotters on the strong point. I'd like to see them push more forward and like try to find where these garrisons are, like just firing them and giving their infantry a chance to like really assault these garrisons. 'Cause, I mean, look, there's 2 flares over the same thing, right? Not really.
Oh my goodness.
No way.
Nice.
Yes, knife kill. You gonna satchel them then?
I was thinking the same thing. Wow. Oh, doesn't matter.
Right, any minute.
You can see that tiger having just peeked out over there, and then another. Oh my goodness, devastating. See, he's like, maybe I shouldn't go over here anymore. Oh no. Yeah, that 76 going down is going to make things very difficult. Two heavies now.
We need a final open air or open field airhead
Yeah.
to win the game.
See Syke building a AT gun over here too. Be able to triple tap anything that comes into cattle sheds, and they can just splash inside that cattle sheds for days.
I am curious where the first artillery is landing. Do they have anyone in artillery? They have to, right?
Would imagine so.
Never see the Archon stats. He's gonna have like 250 kills.
There was that screenshot that someone in, I think it was like 1SBS posted like a couple weeks back. On Saint-Marie Dumont had like over 250 artillery kills, which is nuts on Saint-Marie Dumont. Some big kills by ROFS there, off that garrison by First. Just a little over 8 minutes left for First to get something going on offense. What's the angle that Shimbo has here? Or this bush? It's kind of like, yeah, you kind of do see into the... See if Twigsy can get the Gary here. He has a satchel. Places it. Yeah, he's locking it out. He hears it. He definitely has a satchel.
Crosswalking? Nice. Turn around, why are you running back?
Couple big kills by Twig. Sees the
They
Gary.
got another spawn wave?
They might. Oh, it had to be so close. He does get the Gary on Gardens. That's huge for ROFS. Absolutely huge.
The AT gun kill something, or was that a tank? Or tiring is?
Oh yeah, it's a tank. Just backs away in time. Get the 3-man repair crew. I was gonna judge Rum for using this loadout as TC when, you know, having the MP40 is nice as a TC, being able to jump out and kill the satchels. Insane! Insane! Rum's got the modded controller. Oh, they did the thing, Intake.
Oh, we missed the airhead? Oh.
I don't know if it was an airhead, but they just...
Or we look away and they all appear. I'm telling you, that's an incredible strategy. Should be about the time when they do fire.
Yeah, we're kind of getting to it. Bombing run came in, so I wonder if there was an airhead behind here. It looks like Reaps is running towards something with purpose. I don't see anything. It looks like a bunch of people are running towards things, though, so...
I think they're just moving. It's everyone in the game has.
I don't know. They all look like they're going in the same like heading, though. You know. Yeah, but I mean, ROFS was right to always be worried about their backlines because, my goodness, first coming at them from one flank.
The legendary first
hard.
flank, dude.
Yeah. And now, where's their garrison? So they have one in this wheat field here. So if Godfrey is able to sniff that out, that would be the first big pin that would need to fall to help first here. It is being pushed by Kev, but Doug is playing it safe, smartly. Oh no. Doug is...
Passive. Shoot your gun! Just shoot at the garrison. You know it's what? Oh no.
So Kev gets a big garrison takedown. Now that leaves Godfrey inside the point here with Puppy.
Managing.
Just a thin corrugated steel separates them.
That's crazy.
Oh no.
He's gonna lose his gunfight. Oh wow, he has.
It's a little
Rough on his
Scooby-Doo, a
side.
little Scooby-Doo fight. Oh, Godfrey. Or
A win.
Duck, it might have been Duck, I'm not sure, but right now, oh, the Garrison's back up on 5 points, so not a big deal right now on that side of things. But this is a big deal for the first. Their 76 has been kind of left out to dry over here. Perhaps fighting over the combat score between Willie and Syke. But right now, it is looking good for ROFS. Tons of firsts still in the area, but ROFS controlling the important points of interest, I suppose. can say. Intake, by the way, Brittle says in chat, flares make this game like COD. It definitely feels like that sometimes. Look at minimap.
No, I mean,
run towards dot.
Yeah, I kind of agree that flares are not very fun, but kind of just have to adjust to it. I mean, like I said, knowing where the enemy is and actually being able to deal with the enemy, it kind of just takes the stealth aspect out of the game. But at the end of the day, it's supposed to be a front line type of game. You're not really supposed to be sneaking by the enemy.
Right. We see Rum now as SL, probably after he must have gone down in his tank, so he's just joined the fight as infantry.
Take it to 4th point.
Yeah, it looks like
this a real
like
push
first
or
is just kind of leaving a skeleton crew, but big spawn wave back on the point, and 3 squad leaders at that. So it's that's gonna take a lot of sustain off of mid cap.
I think that's too many people.
Yep, just a minute and a half now. In this one.
So unless anything crazy happens, I mean, I think it's been a good performance by both teams. ROFS is overextending just a bit to lose their 4th point, but recovering well to hold 3rd.
Yeah, now I think you're seeing just the full turtle here by ROFS. Well, not necessarily, but, you know, they're definitely playing it, let them run to you, which is the right way to play. With a minute left here, just Madman on the point, living up to his name.
10-man OP.
Who's giving away secrets?
That's so old. Good luck getting the menu to work in order to actually do it.
Seriously, dude, you're not kidding. "15 seconds left, and it looks like ROFS are going to be able to hold on here.
What time is it in Australia? Oh, I guess it's Sunday.
Probably tomorrow morning, yeah. But ROFS will hold on. A little bit of drama there was in that cattle sheds loss, but I mean, even now, look at this. Just 1 garrison remaining for ROFS. Like, if this went on a little bit longer, it's no saying what First could have done to make this a little bit more interesting at the end, but still a great game played by both these teams. And, you know, again, we didn't mention it earlier, but First playing out of their division, typically a 35 team, D5 this season, and, so playing their first 49 game in a long time against the Division 2 team, and then playing it as well as they did, says a lot.
Very good showing. Points very hard to take as the Americans. I mean, it's balanced, but it's still very, like, whoever takes it first, it's very difficult. You have to win very key gunfights. You also have to think they're playing on Japanese servers, which also doesn't really give them any benefits. So I don't know. It was a very good game. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, of course, Intake. You're always welcome on the cast. And looking ahead till tomorrow, we have more games in the Premier League. We have our D1 playoff game between Merc and EXO, and that one is going to be a really good one. That's on what map are they playing on? They're playing on a weird one, aren't they? Like Hill 400 or something like that. But Purple Heart Lane, you're right. Yeah. So we got Merc and EXO, 5 ID or 11 ID, and RDG, HRB, and SVS. Check out the Premier League so you don't miss those ones. And yeah, Intake, thanks again for joining me, and everyone, thanks for watching. It's a really fun one to wrap up a Saturday night or start your Sunday morning for you Aussies out there. Well, ROFS taking this one 3-2. So congrats to ROFS. Well played by the First. Again, playing out of your division. It's commendable and playing so hard. is very impressive. So, Intake, thanks again for joining. Everyone, thanks for watching. We will see you in the next one.